So
Lenny.
it's going to be really hard to stay together. Not if you stay where you are, Ava and Shep, but like Sophia and Lenny are going to get separated because there's a little gap between them and the people are flooding out of the seats. Some are running down the steps to the front right exit. Some of them are judging the best bet to be to run behind them to the open atrium concessions and out those big lovely glass doors that have gold paint lettering. Pinebox Grande, spelled with an E, Cinema. Um, past the past the ticket, the cashier.
Oh
Um,
boy. The madness.
Wonder, would a
okay.
fire alarm set off the sprinkler system, or does the movie theater even have that?
Make a common knowledge roll.
Where is my knowledge? There we go.
I think
A
you know.
14. So
I go to the theater a lot.
You pulled a lot of fire alarm.
Or that.
so you overheard Gregory Dale, the person that purchased and reopened this movie theater, in one of the conversations that he had with one of the other notables. They were talking about, yes, security system and fire suppression and retardation system. You think that they
Mm-hmm.
installed sprinklers that would not spray water, but would spray out that is it type C and D foam that would put out both electrical fires and would be retardant for your regular
Of
open
course they
flames. And he's quite proud of the engineering that went into going up and gutting the area between the ceiling and the roof in that space and bringing everything, up to code, OSHA standards, et cetera, et cetera. The running lights on the floor so people can see where the stairs are. This not. Sure, with a success with 2 raises, you get that information. What happens is Lenny um, falls upon two small children that have fallen in front of him over your shoulder before he is engulfed and enveloped in a sea of humanity, running, screaming, going different directions, not caring, sadly, too much about their fellow man, but of their own safety. It looks like two small children have slipped. Their mother is trying to get out of the row, so he falls on top of them and covers them as the person in the row behind them, a big burly man, kind of about the size of a lumberjack, trips and his knee impacts the side of Lenny's temple. You
Ooh.
sort of see that happen as just a sea of humanity separates you as you're kind of going forward.
Save your boyfriend.
Mm.
Just that look on her face is like, do I really know him though?
You think getting back to him would be exceedingly difficult because you would be going against this current of folks that are fleeing from this.
Few steps behind me.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but we're in sort of stop action mode, right, where everybody's moving. And I'm not going to move each of these tokens because that would take just a phenomenally long time. So I will
I
go with
would not
theater of
ask you to
mind.
do
Oh,
that.
get it? Theater, theater of mind.
Yes.
Um,
Theater.
yes, I did that.
Oh
Did I do
goodness.
that? Yes, I did. Sophia, you are quite high. I will let you do whatever you want. You can go back to him if you wish.
How far back is he? Can I make him out in the flood of people?
What do you mean? Will you make it out?
Uh, I'm well. Can I? How far back is he? How far away is he from me? And can I see him through the mess of people?
That will take a notice roll.
Oh boy.
Spot your husbando.
Hmm. Yes, you see him on the ground about 2 steps below you. And these steps are not like a staircase, right? They're long. They're long steps. Each step probably the width of it or the depth of it encompasses 2 rows of seating.
Hmm?
You see him on the ground. You don't think he's conscious. You think there's a guy sprawled on top of him perpendicularly, scrambling to get up before he is trampled.
I'm gonna go back and help him.
Okay.
This is dangerous. This is bad. I just found him.
This is your life.
This will take an agility check.
This is my life now.
This will take an agility check as you're trying to step into whatever little crevice of empty space exists between the occupants of the rows that are trying to flood up. Oh,
Oh,
oh wow, a 15, respectable roll, a success with 2 raises. You
the
get
lights are
there,
exploding.
you get there, and you can What would you like to do? You see this man sprawled out perpendicularly on top of him, the two of them forming like a cross. And you also see 2 small children underneath Lenny's chest.
I'm shoving the man right off and trying to help up Lenny and the kids. Are the kids awake, conscious, alive?
He did protect them from the big man falling.
They are occupying that sort of corner area where the riser of the step is. So his full weight is not on top of them, but they are protected by his chest and in that little area where they are. Lenny appears to be unconscious.
Can I
The
slap him
kids are
awake?
the kids are okay. They're protected by his broad, manly shoulders.
So manly.
Can I try to slap Lenny awake?
The boy, get up! This is no time for a nap.
Certainly you can.
So I'm trying to slap him awake while I'm pulling them into an island away from this mess.
Which of your scores would you like to try to use? I can think of a couple that may apply.
Can I use let's call this persuasive slapping.
Okay. Would you like to add the contents of an icy cold beverage poured over him to perhaps help him to regain his senses?
You know what? That's a wonderful idea. I forgot that I had a Coke.
Um, yeah, you apply that. I'm not even going to make you roll. What do you say? Wake up, you big lug.
Please don't die yet. I just found you.
The mother's trying to haul her daughter out from underneath his broad, manly, sculpted shoulders.
As I pour my Coke over his head.
Yeah, you probably try to hit that, like the nape of the neck, that exposed part where it'll be like an extra icy cold. Okay, you can advance your turn.
Yes.
He jumps up on the now vacant seat, and he is going to swing his axe at the person directly south of him, one person in, who was trying to get out by
Oh
by
no.
going right. Two for the price of one, he says with glee. That person manages to get out of the way as the axe comes down and cuts deeply into the velour fabric of the seat.
Oh boy.
Come back. No need to leave. We'll have a party, he sneers. Um, it's dark in here, but anyone that is looking down can imagine that a little bit of light filters in from the street lamp outside as either the witch or Dorothy has opened up that side door.
Hmm.
Monkeys. Hey, hey, with the monkeys. Okay.
I loved that show.
Now let's see. I'm gonna have to. Takes their movement to get there, and you remember the movie, of course, how they kind of like bob up and down, go sort of, and the wings flapping sort of add to that bobbing motion. Um, they're going to land there, and they're going to decide what it is that they wish to do. Okay, see, this is where I really need four of them, but I'm just going to use one that's going to represent them. And let's just make it just an arbitrary, see how much little extra. Oh, lots of extra movement. Lots of extra movement. So
Oh god.
they kind of land on that railing that is at the top of this solid wooden fence that would form the front of the front row of this balcony. And yeah, they're gonna charge right in. Let's see, winged monkey. I should probably keep this little window kind of to the forefront. Let's see. Okay, so Ava, the one that is directly south of you, grapples and gra- firmly grapples and grabs Scotty on the bicep of his left arm. Um,
No.
this one is going to do the same.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh.
I I have a hold of this kid's wrist, but I don't think that's gonna be enough.
Yeah. Which wrist would you have liked to have grabbed as he
The
sits
one that I remember seeing the ring on.
his right hand? Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Two of them have grabbed. Two of them are going to attack Ava with claws, long claws. These don't look like those children in blue monkey suits,
Mm.
by the way. These are true, honest to God, flying monkeys. Probably not as
Oh
dangerous as
boy.
that baboon that you fought, but still savage and feral. And those claws look like they are more than capable of dealing a nasty scratch, as you saw that one person rended on the way. And what I need to do is determine, can they make one claw attack, or do they have like a special skill?
Mm.
May attack
Is
twice.
Ava small enough to be taken away by these things?
Yeah, there are
I'm scared.
there are two left. Claws. May attack twice per round with no multi-action penalty. Interesting. Let's
Maybe the
see.
balcony was not the best place to be, guys.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
But it was small enough to get carried by flying monkeys.
Let's see. Target Ava. And there's a little Ava picture there, so I know she's targeted. Okay, one's going to swing at you with a claw 2 times. Nasty. One claw is a clean miss.
Yay!
Perhaps it was a little off balance from when it hopped off of that railing. And its other one
Yeah!
also misses. The other
What
one's
a surprise! Oh my god!
And the other one's going to claw you and miss. And it just for a little variety. He also tries to bite that forearm of yours that is outstretched, holding Scotty's wrist, just for flavor. And he misses as well. You've been struck and missed 4 times.
Oh my god. That's a first. Poor Ava. She's
Ava, it's your turn.
She's usually getting chomped. All right. Surrounded.
Quite. Although 2 of them, in truth, don't look really focused. I mean, they're looking at you, but they're not focused upon you in that combative sense.
Yeah.
As Toto has left the building.
If they haven't gotten a good grip on him yet, I want to keep him with me and see if I can't make a run for it down to the concession stand while yelling to Shep. I'm going down to the concessions. We're going to the concessions.
Both of these winged monkeys have a firmer grasp on Scotty's left and right bicep than your somewhat tenuous grip of his wrist. You think that maybe if they tried to fly away with him, that your weight may keep them from flying well, if at all.
Okay.
But you don't think you're going to wrestle him from them.
No. Can I instead then, since I'm holding on to his actual wrist, I want to instead just wrap my whole arms around him and see if I can't carry him because he's like a 6-year-old, 7-year-old.
I'm going to make opposed athletics checks. You against each of the winged monkeys that are holding him. It's possible, but you would think that it would be a very difficult maneuver, especially because you're the size of these things essentially.
Yeah. But if I can at least weigh them down and use my body weight combined with his. Oh, that was bad.
Ava, I hope you don't fall over the railing.
Oh, what do I have to roll for that?
So you grab him. You grab him. No, I'm not going to make you fall over the railing. That would be probably 4d6 worth of damage. And in fact, you're small, right? You're easily.
I am.
An average person would walk up in that railing with the fence to keep people from falling over the balcony. Would probably hit them in the
legs.
They'd lean out and they'd hit it probably in the xiphoid complex, that little notch at the base of your breastbone. For you, it hits you kind of at the base of your throat almost.
Okay.
Or a little bit lower than that. So you're not in danger of that. However, you grab, and Scotty says, "You can't have the ring," and he jerks away. He jerks away from you, and you fall backwards one step, and you're going to take we'll call it a level of bumps and bruises. You are suffering from round of
Fatigue.
a round of fatigue as you bump. What happens is you fall backwards,
Mm.
and the back of your skull impacts that brass railing
Ow.
that tops the wall, the fence that's there for your protection. And in this case, it has protected you in a manner of speaking.
Is it really a combat if Ava doesn't get fatigued in some way with a critical failure?
It really isn't. It's not. You know the saying, "It's not a party until something gets broken."
It's Ava. She's
It's
always getting hurt with a critical failure
Yeah.
somewhere.
It's not a
I should
combat.
know better.
It's not a combat until Ava bruises her butt.
If she doesn't bruise or hurt herself in some shape or form, she's not meant for combat. Clearly, this is not her strong suit.
Okay. Um,
Okay.
judging that there is
That,
judging that there is more danger from the people coming down the steps from the balcony than from the people running up here, he is going to go with the flow out.
oh boy.
Oh, oh, I'm going to say he's not fleet-footed. He just had surgery on his leg to get full mobility back. You know,
Oh,
I rolled, but I had you selected on the combat tracker. I'm like,
that's why.
how in the world did he get eight points of movement? Oh no, it was the Cowardly Lion who advanced past Mir, but I will give him the benefit of
Ooh.
what did he get? Running 3, so he can clear that.
Oh man.
Probably is going to help people from falling down the steps and hurting themselves as they attempt desperately to gain egress from the staircase and the movie theater as a whole. The Cowardly Lion. Gar, gar. Enjoy your snack, boys, he says as he lopes after the witch, Dorothy, and Toto. He actually gets down on all fours to get that run speed. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Probably lets out one more. Horrific. Howling growl. Shep, it's up to you. What would you like to do? Ava fell backwards and impacted the base of her occipital lobe against a solid brass fixture. You can imagine by her expression she is seeing stars. And of course, the monkeys think this is very funny and they laugh.
You still want to save him, Ava?
The kid doesn't know any better. But he does have a ring on, and I think the ring is what's causing this. So we should really go and get it from him. Somehow, some way. Okay. But my head kind of hurts now, so. I mean, this is
well, I have to get through a monkey to try to help the kids, so
I need something to poke these monkeys away from me because they can pick me up. They're the same size as me. That's not fair.
I poke a monkey.
But you didn't select it. Now I have to do math.
Yeah, I did. No, I selected the monkey.
Oh.
It's the one that's right in front of me.
I don't see it selected.
Yeah, it shows me a 1.
That's the.
I
that's
don't have
monkeys that doesn't have.
Maybe it's because you selected so I'm going to drag the target.
Yeah, I only
let you,
see one monkey with a
yeah,
name on it.
yeah. Let you keep your
Yeah,
I'm
those three
sorry.
are just tokens.
okay. Now you're targeting the monkey piece, but let's see. You got a 7. This monkey's
Oops, I tried to
no.
pull it over
Oh,
to
I
it.
don't.
It
No, I
didn't
don't.
work.
I'm not going to make you roll again. That's good. This monkey's toughness is. Got to do some maths. I'm sorry. It's his parry is 6. So
Ooh.
I'm going to probably give him a penalty since he is currently in a grapple of 1. So indeed, you did hit. If you would like to try to damage said monkey, you may, and it should go to a monkey.
Oh, snap.
He's shaking,
Ooh.
You have shaken this monkey.
and I never got the kid's name. I'm like, kid, these monkeys, uh, they are. These people are attacking people.
Mm.
This is not a game.
These are not your friends.
We need to get out of here. We don't care about your ring. Some of us have fancier items. Let's go.
I'm gonna I'm gonna go find Almira.
Oh no.
Where's your grandpa?
Des Moines.
Des Moines.
And where is okay, where's your mama? Somebody need she's gonna have to go find a switch tree.
With her boyfriend.
Oh my god. Hmm. Oh boy, you gotta go fetch your own switch from that tree over there.
So
Mm,
let's see. Why did oh, it's because he's selected. So Chef, you've said a couple things. You've
yeah.
gotten a little piece of information that I wasn't going to give away for free, but
Mm.
you got it when you asked where's your grandfather, and he said Des Moines. That could be a reasonably important piece of information.
Yeah. I did kind of notice that.
Des Moines. I was like, what?
Uh, we're either you may have to drag him maybe.
That's fine with me, but I mean, two noodle arms
Yeah, we may not be able to get him out. Just saying.
two noodle arms combined make one normal arm. I think we'll be able to do something.
Poor Erica's been at the end of the round with a 3 and then a 2, both times. See if we can't turn that upside down this time. Back up to the top.
My
Oh no,
I
no, that's terrible. Oh,
Oh,
oh no.
hallelujah. Hallelujah.
that will not stand up in court. Oh, but let's go back and
Woo!
resolve that damage um, with a monkey.
Dang, that's a rarity, isn't it? Because you have the hesitant thing.
Yeah, the monkey
Well,
was shaken.
it can happen more often with hesitant, but I usually
Is it?
don't get out of like the lower range
Well, Shep,
unless I get a
Shep,
joker.
as luck would have it, and the fact that the initiative order changes each and every round, you are first with a joker. You can choose to go on hold. All
I'm
your
gonna go
actions
on
should be
hold.
a +2.
I I want to use a Benny and see if I can't go a little higher.
Why,
Oh wait,
certainly.
wait. Can I? Okay, yeah. Why not? Let's give it a try.
Wow,
Hey!
wow. Clutch draw on that ace.
Cannot be kept apart.
Let me see.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna let you go. I'll probably go right after 8.
Okay.
Somehow, I guess I got so excited that I reshuffled the cards, but I shouldn't have because I don't think that the Scarecrow or the Tin Man went. The Tin Man did. He missed. But the Scarecrow did not go.
Oh, the Scarecrow is not on the combat tracker.
Combat tracker.
Why? What in the world happened to my Scarecrow?
Yeah, he hasn't been on the combat tracker since we started.
This,
Oh, I didn't even realize.
that could be
'Cause
an
I've been
edit.
trying to figure out where he was at,
That
but
could be an edifice of when I like deleted the tokens and added them back.
I just
I could have
thought he
neglected
was
to.
hidden.
I don't know.
Right, creeping around.
Could be.
Mm-mm-mm.
Or he's just busy feasting on the brain.
Well, hold
You
that
never
thought.
know.
Hold that thought as I add him, and I'm going to apply that shaken status, of course, to the wing one.
Hmm.
So does he get a card? The Scarecrow did not get a card. Do I? I just want to deal him. If I hit this little plus deal, I wonder if he gets a card or if everybody gets a card again.
I think everybody does, because I think I've been in one where they've done that before, and it completely robbed people.
Well, then the Scarecrow is down low, and I think I got a 2 for him because there's that king that we drew for your sickness. So in fact, it turns out just fine. He's down at the bottom,
Good.
down below the Tin Man, and I drew a 2 for
Mm.
him. I drew a 2 for him, so that's perfectly okay. I wonder if I can drop that 2 onto him. That would be kind of cool. I wonder if I can do that. So let's see. I can get rid of this. And where's the card? Like where the card deck is? I guess I click on this. And do I go take that 2? And can I drop it on the Scarecrow? I can. And it puts him right at the 2 of hearts. Well, that's kind of awesome. So I've just figured out, just by experimenting, how to add somebody like to the tracker when
Cool.
everything's going in full swing. But
Huzzah.
we're at the top of the order. I'm going to stand pat. I want to keep my bennies for now, and I'm going to Shep's on hold. Ava, it goes to you, my friend.
Alrighty. Back to the balcony. Hmm. Um, I am going to try my hand um at a punch. Hmm. Um, let's see if I can punch one of these guys.
Make sure you select them.
Yeah, well, the ones down. I'll take. You know what? I'll take my chances with the one that's right beside me, because
Okay.
he's shaking and I can actually target him. Hmm. All right, a punch slap thing that I have here. Luck
Periwinkle.
be with me today. Oh,
The periwinkle
I
does
want to
not.
try one more time.
The periwinkle does not clear his parry.
uh, I still have him targeted. Yes, yes, I do. Okay. Again, the same thing. Man, I can't. Well, you know what? Mm, one more.
Ooh.
Oh, oh, yes.
Hit with a raise. He is already
Third
shaken.
time's a charm.
He is already shaken. This is going to be non-lethal damage. However,
I want to try. They're the same size as I am, so yeah, like I'm just trying to get him out of the way for a little while.
okay.
Hmm.
What is that?
Oh, I forgot. I have to do the little plus. Do it. Is it the plus damage
Does that
with the
apply?
raise?
Does that apply to a non-lethal weapon? I guess it does.
It says raise damage D6. Did it do it automatically?
It did.
I did a. It did a raise, so I don't know, but non-lethal.
Ah.
A non-lethal wound to this monkey over here. Hmm.
Oh. 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 Ah. Ah. He failed to soak. He failed to soak that wound. Darn it. Darn it. He is incapacitated.
Okay.
Guys.
Um,
Oh my god, I'm in shock.
so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to like remove a different one,
Yeah, because I
and
think
then
the
I'm going
one
to have
that
to move the wounded one to occupy the space of the unwounded one, and then I'm going to have to take that monkey and clear his shaken and incapacitated status. In effect,
yeah.
I didn't resurrect him. What did I do? I
No.
recycled him. How's that?
Hmm.
So is there still a little
Yeah,
spot? There's still a little spot on him.
because the one in front of me should have been the one that was shaken that she would
Oh,
have hit.
Oh,
Yeah,
they both appear
yeah.
shaken. Oh, that one.
Because
yeah.
they're only visual tokens on the board. They're not connected to the combat tracker.
Yeah, that's very annoying that it didn't give me 4 of those. I'm
Mm.
really regretting that I
Yeah.
didn't add them, but I'm willing to go with it. I'm going to move that one over there,
So that one, yeah, that one is
and
the one that was in front of Shep would have been the one that I punched because
oh,
that's the
okay,
one that was shaken.
okay.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, you felt the soft tissue and cartilage underneath the bridge of its nose just crumble as you took those 2 knuckles and just impacted its furrowed brow.
She's shocked at the outcome, but pleased. um, and yeah, I'm gonna scooch over. Well, actually, no, probably shouldn't do that. Ah, if I get I could get back over here close to Scotty.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, Scotty, you gotta understand, these things are not your friends, and I just, we need to get out of here. Listen to us.
You you killed my
Let's see.
you killed my friend, he says angrily.
That
Who
was not death. I punched. They're still alive, okay? But we
who
might not be if we don't get out of here.
who are you and why did you do that to my friend? When this monkey falls, he evaporates. He turns like to ash, and then
Oh,
it slowly dissipates.
oh my god! I
Uh-huh.
punched monkey to death.
It wasn't real.
Oh, true. That's not real.
Actually, a little loop of film falls to the ground, like 8 millimeter film or whatever it was.
Oh
Okay,
boy. Yeah, that's it for me. The
okay. You know what he's doing?
Okay, I'm going to go right after Ava.
Okay. I'm gonna
Hopefully, trying to stay in her.
move the pennant up and attempt to take you off hold.
Thank you. And we're going to rinse and repeat. Which one is the one I can? Doesn't look like any of them are targetable for him.
no, they're all just tokens.
Then how come
Point.
how come mine targets
Like,
Ava? Let me
like
just
I could freely move this monkey.
okay. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all 3 of them, I could freely move them.
We just take them and we toss them over the side.
That's all right. They fly. Let me see what.
So
Uh, see if I can. If it gives me any special privileges.
yeah, because I don't even see them in the combat tracker anymore.
Oh,
Well,
the
that
monkey.
now I have you targeting a monkey.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. I made Ava target that monkey. I will delete that.
Oh, yes.
I dragged it to the wrong
They
shit.
are invisible.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Pick the one that you would like to stab at, Shep.
Okay.
Monkey in the middle, or the one that's right next to the railing where you are.
Which one? Okay, the one at the bottom is the other one that was holding the boy, right?
No, he's definitely not
Uh-oh.
hurting him.
No,
Definitely,
holding.
holding. I thought you said hurting. I'm like, oh no.
So we will go with the one in front of me.
Let's make sure that the roll comes up. Yes, okay. You did manage to target him. And boy, with that +2 movie night, hit with a raise. Hit with a raise. So yeah, don't forget that additional D6 of bonus damage. As
Do I have to click anything, or will
I
it
think you
do
I
it
I
automatically?
think you click that little D6. It's way at the bottom of the interface.
Okay.
Gosh,
We
my
should see it.
screens are
Should see an extra die.
not working right.
There's the D6.
And we got a wound.
Ooh, you punch another one?
11.
Oh,
Wow.
he's shaking him.
Wow.
Shanking the monkeys.
I heard of Peter Gabriel's Shock the Monkey, but I've not heard yet of Shake the Monkey. Let me,
I'm just thinking Shep had that really scary Jack in the Box toy that somebody gave him when he was little. And had a monkey that jumped out at you.
ah, oh, or one of those scary monkeys with that plays the
The trauma.
cymbals. He bangs the cymbals together as he rocks
Yeah.
back and forth. Oh, it's not like it's supposed to be an organ grinder's monkey. They're a little scary.
Yep.
So what has happened
Oh
is
my gosh.
I burned a Benny. I'm getting frighteningly low on Bennies, but this time it worked. He rolled a 10.
Okay.
He managed to soak. Which is good.
Okay.
But now we go. But that was. What else would you like to do? I'll let you see.
I'm just going to tell Ava. We'll kind of lean over and kind of whisper to Ava.
Mm.
We can't stay here forever. Worst comes to worst, try to grab the ring.
Okay. With that said, we won't go to Ava, who would have been next, but we
Yeah.
have to jump down to when um, you interrupted and chose to take your turn. So that was with Mir. I know what he's doing. I know what Dorothy's doing. Okay, Erica. Off camera, Erica is doing something with one of the. She's trying to craft herself
Mm.
a weapon. I know what the witch is doing. Sophia, we're to you.
How's Lenny doing?
On his turn, he will have to make a vigor roll.
Mm.
It's going to be at a minus because I rolled a 1 for his vigor check that knocked him out. A rather low roll, but there's a chance he may come around.
Okay. I'm going to proceed to drag him towards the fire alarm with me.
Okay.
Yes.
You get under him. You put one arm. You drape one of his arms over your shoulder. Get up. Come on. Sure. I will let you. The both of you move 2/3 of your pace. So I will let you both move 4 squares from your position.
Can I try to run and with that,
Sure.
or
Oh,
would you
sure. I'm in a good mood. I'm having a great time with these guys. We'll do that.
He managed to soak. He's good.
Right?
Saved my monkey. The bubble gum.
So that's a 7.
Yeah, 2/3 of that's going to be about what 4. Round down. I'll give you 5. I love watching the figures scoot across the screen. I mean, at this point, in truth, most of the people have fled from the central part of the theater. They are either clustered up
Mm.
down at the front, down at the door that goes out the back, down by the screen, or they're also up at the front at the concession area and the ticket sale. And let's say that if one of you would happen to glance at the screen, you would see a winged monkey in the scene.
Mm.
You know, where
Yeah.
The one that I hit.
yeah, by now that she probably captured Dorothy and she puts the hourglass in there and turns it over, and the monkeys are there bobbing up and down with their wings flapping. And yeah, one winged monkey has returned to the screen, and you are trying to get up to a fire alarm.
Is
Wonderful.
it also possible to give Lenny a penny?
No, it is not.
Okay.
Good
So
question.
he's not part of our
Good
party.
question. I'm in a good mood. I'm not feeling that
Okay. Okay.
Benevolence only goes so far.
good.
That's why I asked.
A fair question. Yeah, he's not responding. You're hoping getting him up on his feet. And that cold blast of coke down his back would have woken him up, but no, he took a solid knee
Mm-mm.
shot to the temple, and the guy just
No.
scampered over him on all fours like a dog and lit for the exit. Didn't even stop to see if he was okay. Um,
Oh, wow. Lenny did not have as big a vigor die as what I thought he would have as an
no,
athlete.
no. I mean, is he
He
an
did
at,
his best.
is he an athlete? I mean,
No,
really,
I was looking at, I was expecting like a DA.
he's a math
And
major. He's a math major.
we got a D6. We both have the same vigor.
I was about to say, Sophia is dating a fake jock.
Chuck!
Fake.
Those muscles are just for show.
All right. So what's going to happen is this monkey pulls the boy, who goes willingly. 3, 4,
Yeah.
5. This
Okay.
monkey, you can take a. I'm going to let you have a shot. What's it called when somebody moves out of your threatened range? An attack of
Oh,
opportunity.
the
But
opportunity.
but this monkey is going to try to interpose himself in such a way that you will take a minus to that. He is going to try to put you
Okay.
at disadvantage.
Um, I want to reach for the boy's hand and see if his right hand and grab his mitt and see if I can't pull the ring with him with it. Is that a possibility?
You know, you're really going out of action, and you've already gone this round.
As an opportunity?
But you know what? Roll an agility
Excuse me.
check. An agility check at -2, and I will permit it.
Gotcha. I will do just that.
Just because it's a heck of cool idea. First roll, first roll fails. You reach out for I think you reach for empty air. Tell me if that's true.
Yeah, it doesn't allow for a Benny use, does it?
Sure, it does. If I can
Okay.
exhaust, if I can exhaust your resources, so much the better.
I was like, I mean, if I'm gonna do it, I might as well.
Yeah.
That
Now,
is the goal currently.
now I need to cut a hole in Sophia's pocket where she keeps all her bennies, so they start dropping out on the floor.
Oh man, that sucks. I
It,
forgot about my fatigue as well.
Yeah.
Well,
any way you
my head
slice
is still
and
spinning.
any way you slice it or dice it, it would have been a hard roll. And I just
She
thought it
was
was
shot to the wrong direction because your head is still spinning.
it was an awful good
Mm.
idea. It was an awful good idea. Let's
She
see. He is
tried.
going.
I'm just about the boy just needs a switch.
Okay.
A good switching. I'm ready to leave.
All right. So the monkey tries a fighting roll and rolls a 1. He was attempting to
Oh
that
man, that poor kid.
that roll was to distract you, Shep, so you were not distracted. So as the monkey next to
Mm.
the railing attempts to move away, I will permit you a attack of opportunity. It is a hit. May roll damage on that little
Is
D4.
that a
It should be on your sheet, right?
9? Well, no, I'm asking. 9 is not a raise, right?
No, it is not. It is a hit,
Okay.
though. It is a hit, though. These things have a pretty decent parry. So you've shaken him. I will permit you to burn a Benny to re-roll that damage if you like, or you can let it roll,
No,
let it
I
ride.
figure he has to roll a Benny if he wants to move because he's shaking.
Well, in fact, all he wants to do is move. So,
Mhm.
But I'll let it go.
okay, very good. Nope. So let's see. I think he has
Ooh.
animal smarts. Let's just see kind of what a representative role of that. Oh,
Oh
oh!
dear. Oh
It
no.
looked it looked like somebody dropped a whole pouch of caltrops on my die rolling tray. This is
Yeah,
okay.
I saw
Okay.
that.
So the one failed to failed to distract you. Nevertheless, he is going to move down to interpose himself as the one who is shaken is going to grab the other arm and they are going to jump over the balcony.
Ah, fudge.
And
Whee! He
this is just a
says.
question from me.
Sure.
What can you do when you're shaking?
All you can do is move, and I think that includes run.
Okay.
I see.
So flying is not considered an action then.
It's movement.
Movement.
It's movement.
Okay. No,
It,
that's just
yeah,
like I said. That's just for
move.
me
It's
to try to figure out.
it's a natural
Learning.
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
natural type of movement, kind of like a spider can climb,
Ooh,
a fish
jeez.
can swim,
Cool.
a flying monkey can fly.